Hey guys, King of Charmanders here. Today I bring to you my Jyuratodus event results and my review on this event. But before you actually do event, here's some pre-planning for the event that I did. My plan was to use mhn.quest to pre-plan routes. If you're looking for that tool, I'm going to put it at the end credits so that you can take a look at that video, and mhn.quest is absolutely amazing. Kudos to I think it was Sam, the person that made it. Yeah, Sammy. He's the one that made it. So yeah, kudos to that dude. Thank you for making this amazing tool. So I use that to pre-plan routes and to figure out which biomes are in so I can go ahead and figure out the best and most optimal route to kill as many Jyuratodus as possible. I'm going to assume that the reset for large monsters turns from every 3 hours to 1 hour. I was already right on this, and I was like, you know what, that makes most sense. But yes, I'm going to assume that turns to every 1 hour, so I'm going to be able to do like a circle route where I can go from one place to another fairly easily, and I don't have to go too far away from my place. That makes it so I can end it as close as possible to my place and just go back home and relax for the most part, and create more content, of course. Stick to the same areas I did for previous events for maximum efficiency. I know a great deal about the routes that I take from before, so cruising around and the residential areas, the housing areas that I go around that are super safe and like no one's there, and I can easily just find super easy sidewalks to park, especially during the weekend because everyone's out and about. So I'm going to stick to those same areas, and I'm going to do my, I already know my way around, thank you Pokemon Go rating. So I want to stick to the same areas and get maximum efficiency. I want to kill as many Jyuratodus as possible without having to take too many turns to places that I don't know. And for the most part, the city I'm going to, I know most of it already, so I don't have to worry about that. And for this Jyuratodus event, I set goals. So my goals were to get my Jyuratodus greed to grade 6. By getting your Jyuratodus greed to grade 6, you will get focus level 2. As a bow main, that is absolutely wonderful, and I definitely wanted it for my endgame bow build that I'm going to feature for the advanced bow guide. So yeah, I needed it. And also, you got to do numbers. I like big numbers. So my goal was to slay at least 150 or more Jyuratodus. So I wasn't sure that I was going to get as efficient as I did when it was Tobi-Kadachi. I was on a roll during Tobi-Kadachi, but I don't think I was going to get as many kills as I did back then. I almost hit 100 at one point, but you know what? For Jyuratodus, I don't think it was going to be that smooth. So, 150. 50 each day. That was the goal. And advance as far as I can in the story to get to 8-star monsters. I am systematically, I can totally get to 8-star monsters right now if I just put effort into it. I've literally set myself up for success because I took my time to get to 8-star monsters. All that grinding I did from 6 stars paid off. So now I'm at 7 stars and I can easily advance to 8-star monsters. Just got to get as far as I can so I can get there comfortably and start getting those Rarity 6 Wyvern gems. And here are my day-by-day results. So I started at 52 Jyuratodus slain. So 52 slain. At the end of day 1, I slayed 109 total. So 109 minus 52 equals 57 slain Friday. And I got my Jyura Greaves to grade 5. At the end of day 2, I slayed 174 total. So 174 minus 109 equals 65 slain Saturday. So I slayed 65 Jyuratodus on Saturday. And I managed to get my Jyura Greaves to grade 6 early in the day, so I got to focus level 5 and started shredding these Jyuratodus, these poor mud puppies, fish monsters. I love the comments you've been making about this thing, by the way. I used to call it fish tacos, but, you know, yeah. I don't know how a fish taco wyvern would taste, but it actually sounds pretty good. Man, I'm hungry. But at the end of day 3, we had 221 total, so 221 minus 174 equals 47 slain Sunday. The final results, 221 minus 52 equals 169 slain total. That's a very nice last 2 digits, 169 slain total. And I got my Jyura Greaves to grade 6, level 4 out of 5. So overall, really successful event, and like I mentioned, 169. Very, very nice. In addition, I got some more goals that were met. I went from Hunter Rank 75 to Hunter Rank 85, which is plus 6 Hunter Ranks. I went from Chapter 4 to Chapter 10, which is plus 6 chapters for the 7-star story, and I'm only 3 away from 8-star monsters, so I'm pretty stoked about that. And I'm only 64 kills away from the Gold Bow Master Medal, which is 2,000 kills with the bow. Sadly, it's not 69, but you know what, we gotta get closer anyway, so you know what, 64 is still good. And I'm only 42 A time scores away from the Gold Time Score Medal, which is 1,000 A time scores. And here's my overall review of the Jyuratodus event. Overall, it was an okay 6 out of 10 at best with a small improvement. I predicted that the hour spawn reset, so I predicted that the hour spawn would reset, but I kind of wish it was 30 minutes. because a 30-minute timer would help rule players a lot, and a 3-hour window is still too short. It should be longer. Seriously, there's no excuse why it shouldn't be 8 hours. Pokemon Go events, community days, it went from it did 3 hours, and then there's 7 hours for an additional thing going on. I believe it should be at least 8 hours, or it can at least be longer. Overall, the game seems to be improving bit by bit, but hoping there are some major updates in the future. You know, like a speed cap increase, or large gathering nodes not taking 3 hours to reset. That'd be pretty nice. But yeah, it feels like November is like a pillow. They just stuffed it full of feathers, and hopefully there's a bunch of fluff. I mean, Great Diablos is great, Black Diablos is great and all, but I'm hoping that they do some more. There are some more updates like the ones I mentioned, and more quality of life improvements before the major update in December. And please do me a huge favor, please like, subscribe, and comment for YouTube algorithm. I'm loving the support I'm getting, I really do appreciate it, and I'm hoping y'all had a wonderful Jyuratodus event, and you got to build everything you needed, or if you weren't going after Jyuratodus, that the 1 hour resets really did help you out. Good luck on your grinds, and I will see y'all on the next one.